Some people claim that God became a man, but if you stop and think, you realize it's not just wrong, it's impossible. It goes against reason, against human nature, and against what God tells us in the Quran. God by definition is unlimited, eternal, self-sufficient, and perfect. And man by definition is limited, temporary, needy, and imperfect. Saying God became a man is like saying the infinite became finite. It's not deep, it's not mysterious, it's a logical contradiction. Allah says in the Quran, Allah, there is no deity except Him, the ever-living, the sustainer of existence. The sustainer of existence, the creator of time and space, does not become a human. The creator and the creation are two completely separate realities. The creator is eternal, necessary, and independent. The creation is temporary, dependent, and needy. Well, the creator must be distinct and different from us. Everything we know about creators are different than their creation. If I make an iPhone, I am nothing like an iPhone. I also don't become an iPhone. In the same way, the creator would be nothing like us, and also it would be nothing like its creation. He is forever distinct, perfect, and above his creation. Allah says, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ Allahu Samad. God doesn't need oxygen, food, sleep, or blood. Creation does, and the creator never becomes a creation. Even before any books or philosophy, every human being naturally feels that the creator must be above weakness. No child naturally believes God eats, sleeps, or dies, or that God is a human or can become a human. This is the fitrah, the pure instinct, the natural disposition that we incline to that Allah has placed inside of us. Allah says in the Quran, so be steadfast in faith in all uprightness, the natural way of Allah which He has instilled in all people. Believing God becomes a man is not natural, it's imported, it's forced, it's taught against your soul. The Quran doesn't leave this vague. Allah says, there is nothing like unto Him. Exalted is Allah above what they describe. There is nothing in existence, no man, no prophet, no king that is like Allah in any way. One of the clearest signs that God cannot become a man is this. Allah says, no vision can encompass Him, but He encompasses all vision, for He is the most subtle, all aware. No one can see God in this world. God is unseen, exalted, beyond the reach of human eyes. If no one can even perceive Him directly, how could anyone claim that He was walking, eating, sleeping among them? Sometimes people say, but God can do anything. Couldn't He become a man if He wanted to? But think carefully. God is capable of all things. But God being a man is not a thing. It would be like asking, can God make a squared circle? A square by definition has 4 straight sides and 4 corners. A circle by definition has no corners and is completely round. A squared circle is not describing something real, it's describing something meaningless. It's random words mashed together, like saying potato, tomato, notebook. It's not a real thing. God does not do absurdities. It would be like saying, can God cease to exist? And even if something like that were somehow real, becoming weak, limited, and dependent would never befit His majesty. Can God become a pile of dirt? A pile of waste? Poop? Of course not. It's not about God's power, it's about His perfection and His attributes. And the fitrah naturally knows God is God, the creator is the creator, creation is creation. They never merge. Also think carefully. If someone claims God became a man, they are also claiming, astaghfirullah, that God would be eating, sleeping, urinating, defecating. How absurd would it be to claim that about the Lord of the worlds? Exalted is Allah above what they attribute to Him. This is not humility, it is blasphemy against His perfection. Allah is pure and perfect, far above any human weakness. Some may still argue, but God can reveal Himself however He wants, even inside creation. Again, the Quran teaches us there is nothing like unto Him. Allah still reveals Himself and His attributes through His signs, His messages, His prophets, and the created world. But He Himself remains above and beyond creation. Allah does not lower Himself. Allah is the creator, we are the creation, and we follow Allah and submit to Him. When you understand all of this, it becomes clear. God doesn't die, doesn't bleed, doesn't suffer. God doesn't eat, sleep, urinate, or defecate. He is the creator of everything, not the creation. He is the creator of time and space and the universe itself. We worship the one who is absolutely perfect, eternal, and above all things. Worship the creator, not the creation. Allah is perfect. Allah is eternal. Allah is far above everything they falsely attribute to Him. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.